This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we see the number 10 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Trojans will kick it away and start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. For the Oregon Ducks, offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Park behind the line. It's Stewart. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing the play from being bounced to the outside.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Over the middle, it's Moore. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Ducks are on the move here.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense... Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Trojans offense gets their first crack now. We know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in.
Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game is so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Back to pass. It's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 play coming up. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Zips it down the middle. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go on 4th down. And the Ducks offense is on the move now.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Sanders. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 40. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He gets the first and more. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Into the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tough running to avoid a loss. That just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Trojans will line up to kick it away when it comes for a second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A quick throw to the right. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Boom. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Finds room at the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Mayava. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. A play action, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
It'll be 3-bedroom apartment.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's past the 35. Gets into space at the 50. But not out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To the air. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to...
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's back to throw again on second down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
That run moves the ball to the 16. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. To throw, it's Mayava. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Jukes to get free. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a fourth down here. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Let's reel in. It's Benson. Makes a move and breaks free. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Ducks with first and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Ducks are in the red zone now. In the red area, it's Davison.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up, and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and he's able to make plays in space.
Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
He gets loose. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Short throw complete to the tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running out of time in the pocket, and it's caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans will have to kick it away, and he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Moore. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And they go right back to him on first down. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying the run, it's Davison. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Moore. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Picks up the game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Intentional ground.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Lane.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Pass caught, second down now.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lyons. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball's incomplete for a turnover on downs. Working clock with the ground game. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks are in the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game. Football comes out. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Dropping back. It's Mayava. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Trojans come up to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down here for this offense. Quarterback going to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lane. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they're going to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. He's got the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Hey, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk Herm.